So NBA 2K18 MyTEAM, an absolute disaster. And in this video, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay, which I think is severely flawed. I'm going to be talking about things that are literally just simple programming errors. Simple programming errors that should be able to be fixed within a few minutes that have basically, well, not broken the game, but have made it extremely frustrating and have made this game the least consumer-friendly video game ever. This is worse than a freemium game. This has got freemium elements worse than freemium games, and it's a full retail game, which is nuts. And I'm actually going to tell you guys about some of these things that a lot of you guys probably don't know about. I assume some of you guys do, but a lot of you guys probably don't know about some of these things. So if we could hit 300 likes, that would be great. And also, if you guys want to share this, if you guys agree with the points, if you don't agree with the points, don't. But if you guys want to share this, see if we can get this to some devs, because these are simple things that just like haven't been implemented this year. Thing number one is about Supermax. The thing is that most people, what days do you play the most video games? For most people, it's during the weekend. But you know what? You couldn't get a single Supermax point over the weekend. The Supermax series started on a Monday and it finished on the Friday. So it was Friday night, Saturday and Sunday. The times you play the most, you couldn't work any points. You couldn't get any points. So for me, I don't play 2K that much. I don't have that much time. So I couldn't get the season reward because I just didn't even play enough games to get it. Because all the games that I played on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays just straight up just didn't count. This is something that not a lot of people have pointed out, but it's something that definitely needs to be in the next series of Supermax. While you might have rounds to earn specific cards, you gotta be able to let people earn points on the weekend, which is the biggest time people play this game. It'll encourage more people to play the game, and I don't even know, but it's not a major problem, it's not game breaking, it's just something a little bit frustrating that I've come across, and I think that fixing it will actually help improve the game a lot. So then, obviously, there's the thing that I mentioned in one of my other videos. There is the auction house, and this. You search up PJ Brown, Tyson Chandler comes up. You search up Chris Webber. Where is he? Chris Webber. Search up Chris Webber. Oh, there's no Chris Webbers. But then all of a sudden you just get a Sapphire, power forwards, and oh, the first two cards. What are they? They're Chris Webber. There's 4 Chris Webbers in the first 8. So this card's extremely common. It's not anywhere near as rare as it's made seem because you just can't search up for them. Other players that are like this are Charlie Ward, who, to be fair, I've actually figured this out, that Charlie Ward does come up. So as you can see, it's all Patrick Beverleys, but if you search hard enough, eventually a few Charlie Wards come up. But it's still nearly all Patrick Beverleys. While they're similar players, to be honest, Charlie Ward's got 95 steal. If I search up Charlie Ward, I want Charlie Ward. I don't want Patrick Beverley. Then there's the good old Nate Thurmond, who apparently, who comes up for Nate Thurmond? Oh yeah, it's Andre Drummond. Nate Thurmond doesn't show up when you type in Nate Thurmond. Andre Drummond shows up. But again, unlike PJ Brown, where I don't think he is in the game, you go to centers, gold, theme, historic, division or team. Where's the Cavaliers? The Cavaliers. And yeah, there's a few of them on the market. There's not many, but there is a few of them. But you just can't even search him up by his name. So this is something really simple that can be fixed. And there must be some sort of error in the programming if Tyson Chandler comes up and you type in PJ Brown, or Andre Drummond comes in and you type in Nate Thurmond. Like, there has to be something, this has to be something very simple that can be fixed. And while it's nothing major, it's extremely frustrating. Extremely frustrating. And now I'm going to talk about the things that make this game worse than a freemium game. So I'm going to actually just enter into MyTEAM. And look what you're shown. So you enter into MyTEAM and you see, oh, there's a Ruby Ray Allen card. Steve Francis, Ruby Ray Allen, Karl Malone. Fair enough, Karl Malone and Steve Francis are on the market. But you're like, oh, we've got a Ruby Ray Allen. I'm going to go to 2K Central and look at his stats. And then all of a sudden you look at his stats on 2K Central and find out that this Ruby Ray Allen is the best card right now that you can buy in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I want to buy this card. Okay, let's check the market. It's been over 24 hours and there's no Ruby Ray Allens on the market. Are you kidding me, right? You're kidding me. There's no Ruby Ray Allens. And you might be saying, oh, it's just because he's really rare because he's a Ruby. Even though it is the highest rating right now, Ruby isn't that high. So more than likely it means that they have set certain odds. Like, so maybe Ruby has the chance of being pulled of a diamond later in the year. But you look, Tim Hardaway was the new card as well. There's 2 Tim Hardaways, 3 Tim Hardaways, 4, 5 Tim Hardaways, 6 Tim Hardaways, 7 Tim Hardaways. So there's 7 Tim Hardaways on the market right now. That's just right now. And there's been no Ruby Ray Allens pulled. So you see this amazing card. You're opening packs. And not just you're opening packs. They are advertising that this card is in the game. They're advertising it when you're opening it up. And the card straight up is not in the game. Whatever about the freemium concepts, whatever about the packs, at least put the card in packs. And this is something that is so simple for the devs. This is incredibly simple for the devs to do. Straight up, this is like very easy programming. This isn't anything special. This isn't anything like me trying to say fix the game. This is like straight up, you're scamming the audience. You are scamming every single person that has bought a pack looking for that Ruby Ray Allen. And then there's obviously the Signature Series cards. There's 4 of them up right now. It took 2 days to put a picture on the card. Yep, the picture has only just come onto the card. Originally it was just like a video game character of Mello in a 2K generic top. But the thing is with this card is that it took 2 hours for this card to come up on the market. It took 2 hours for this card to come up. So there was none of him added into the game for 2 hours. So like people were tweeting 2K, loads of people tweeted him. I think Richie tweeted him, I tweeted him, Nick tweeted them. And then eventually, when one of them showed up on the market, within about 10 minutes, there was 3 of them on the market. And then none of them came up for like a day. So like, they obviously forgot to add him into packs and then advertised it, which is very bad, but at least they put him in packs, unlike the Ray Allen. And then there's the worst of them all. The Moments cards yesterday. The thing is with this, is that they deleted the tweet. Thankfully, they deleted the tweet. So it's not like the Ray Allen thing where I'm trying to get it to come up as an advertisement, it probably won't, but where as soon as you enter the game mode, it comes up that there's a Ray Allen in packs. They tweeted, they actually got rid of the tweet within an hour, which I'm not that upset with. I'm annoyed. It's bad communication between the devs and whoever owns the social media. It's annoying, but it's not as bad as the Ray Allen situation. But it just sums up how poor the communication is with everything in 2K. So basically, what it was that they announced that there was 2 moment cards, Nick Young and PJ Tucker. But if you guys have a look at this, you got a team, there's no moments option. And there's a site called 2K18 Central where as soon as the cards get put onto the database with their stats, they automatically go onto the 2K18 Central website because they get the stats from the PC game where they can basically just import them from the game to the website. So that's why that site normally has the stats players before they're even released in 2K. But the thing is, that website didn't have any of the stats of these cards. So that means, obviously, when 2K announced that they were in League Packs, that they weren't going to be in League Packs. But it was just like the Russell Westbrook situation last year. Do you guys remember the Pink Diamond Westbrook? It wasn't on any of these sites, and all of a sudden we realised it wasn't actually in the game. That it would normally be put in the game the next day. Normally there's a reason why 2K18 Central has them first. It's because the cards get added onto the database, the stats get imported onto 2K18 Central, and then it's very easy for 2K to just put the cards into packs. But they didn't add the cards into the game when they announced that they were in packs. Like literally, they didn't add the cards into the game. Straight up. There was no moment cards added. So what they had to do was they had to make the stats for the card, they had to change the hot zones, they had to make the card art, they had to do everything and import into the game, and that would have taken a few hours. Which, to be fair, like, wouldn't be the biggest deal. But they just didn't do it. And they tweeted that they were in League Packs currently when the card wasn't even on the database. That is ludicrous. That is absolutely crazy if you ask me. And it's something that we shouldn't just let go. To be fair, again, it was a gold card, 2 gold cards actually, PJ Tucker and Nick Young. I don't think many people would open packs for the 2 of them, but like, easily a couple of people could open packs and you basically scammed them. They've been scamming people. And you might be saying, oh, they're not scamming. They literally are. They're advertising that certain cards are going to be in packs to get people to buy packs, and they're not putting the cards into the packs. If that's not scamming, I don't know what is. They are literally scamming their audience. It is, and no apology. They retracted one tweet. No apology. They know we know exactly what's going on. There's been no apology. No, you might be thinking, oh, maybe they'll at least give us some MT, give us some VC. Because remember, there was the time when the servers went down, they gave everyone like 10k free MT and 10k free VC 3 years ago. Well, that's not the 2K of new. They'll be scamming their audience. This is literally scamming. There's no other way to say it, but they don't care. Like, you are being scammed if you open packs. And I'm saying this 100%. Do not open packs until you see certain cards in the market. So a lot of cards they said they were going to add into packs, they just haven't. So 2K have been scamming you guys all year. And as always, I will suggest you guys not to buy packs. And you might be saying, oh, if no one buys packs, then it means that these cards are going to be more expensive. Fair enough. I would rather spend a little bit extra MT on a player and make 2K actually have to think about how to actually please their audience, because 2K is EA times 10 when it comes to getting your money. This is a freemium game that you're being scammed out of, and you are being charged $60 to $150 for, which is nuts. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.